basketball?
Oh, sure,
Okay.
sure.
You know, 2010 Turkey. You're gonna join the
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, it's always tough. I mean, it's the last year of the Olympics. I was very fortunate that I was healthy. I mean, the season before that, I wasn't very healthy, so I couldn't play. So hopefully, I will be.
You'll be.
Hopefully, I will be.
Have you been playing in Turkey?
Never been to Turkey before. I hear it's absolutely gorgeous, though. It's beautiful.
So you're always telling you that?
Yeah, no, you know, Powell's been there before.
Yeah, Powell.
And, you know, he told me all about it. I have a couple other teammates who've been there before, Ramanovich and Ronnie Turioff. And they all say what a beautiful place it is.
What about your chances? I mean, the US lost many games, many
Right.
finals, and you think this year is you guys gonna get ready seriously? Gonna take it seriously?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, no. The chances of us falling asleep and not training hard or working hard, those days are over.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no.
You
Talk-
brought. Go.
Talk about your feeling with Ron Artest this season.
No, it's great.
It's great.
It's great. He's been great. You know, he works extremely hard, and you know, he competes. He's a very smart basketball player. So you know, he works very well with what we do.
So it's okay.
Yeah, it's great.
No problem.
No.
Can you tell about the impact that Pau Gasol have in the Lakers? I'm from Spain.
And I tell him, I tell him, man, every time I see him, I just pat him on the shoulder. I just go, I go like this, Pau, thank you, Pau. Thank you. You know, I was praying that I'd get a player on my team that could help me, you know, get to that championship level. When he got here, man, I was just really, really happy because without him, we don't win. So I'm very happy to have him.
Actually, the last time I saw you was in Singapore, and one of the things that you said was that the best shoe that you've ever had, it wasn't out yet, and you're talking about these
It
ones.
is.
So
Remember that, huh?
yeah, I do remember that. So. How much input did you actually really have in
Oh,
designing,
from top to bottom.
developing everything in the shoe?
From top to bottom. I mean, we start with the technology of it.
Yeah.
That's what we start, as you heard Eric. I mean, that's our foundation. And I tell them exactly what I want the shoe to do. This is how I want it to perform. And this is what I need, you know, to be a better basketball player. And then they take it and they make it happen. You know, with the technology and with the design, it's the same thing. I give them the inspiration. With this is how I'm feeling. This is kind of what I'm looking at, and this is what is inspiring me. And they put it into the shoe.
Favorite colorway? Or
Don't do that to me. There's too many of them. There's too many of them. Even with the fours, I mean, it's just so many different colors. It's impossible to pick a favorite.
all right.
I like the analogy with the soccer team. Too
Yeah.
bad that you support Milan.
Well, I like Milan too, though.
No,
Man,
no,
when I grew up, I
Inter.
was a Milan
I
kid.
mean-
My dad was Inter. Lord Mateos and all those guys back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, we're like rivals.
But in terms of like your willingness to do everything that it takes to become the best. Now, obviously, you got Paul, and you got the IQ intelligence.
Right.
Before, there was not on the team,
Right.
and he drove you nuts.
Right.
Fisher, we got it. Now is the team. Who's gonna beat you now? Because I think
Right.
that everybody's got this IQ, besides being beaten over the head by you,
Sure.
or just by example by
No, you're
the
right.
other guys. Now,
Right.
where you gonna go from here?
Well,
Right?
you know, what we try to do is we try to beat each other up. Because that makes us better. So we're constantly pushing each other to be better basketball players. And I won't let us slide. I won't let us say, okay, we have enough talent, we're going to win it. No.
That's
You got to work.
That's
Just period. And so, you know, we continue to do that. So hopefully if we can stay healthy, and I think that's the big key, is to stay healthy. We should be okay.
There was Artest, man. He came in.
Artest is great, man. He's really
I'm sorry
he's great.
for the guy, the kid, but
Yeah, because, you know, he's still like a brother to me, though. Like, Trevor and I talk once or twice each week, still. Still, so.
yes, my ex-roommate was dating his mother.
Oh, yeah.
I know when he left. Long time ago, but a long time ago. Roommates usually shit. But but Artest is the one we need.
No,
you know,
he's
they did a great job.
The first thing I did when our first practice we had, Phil put us on the same team, me and Ron. So I immediately flipped my jersey over. I said, no. I want you. Yeah, no. So I flipped my jersey around. We played against each other. And I made practice really, really competitive, which is exactly what I wanted. You know, because you want that kind of intensity. So he and I go at each other all the time.
Are you agree with Phil Jackson when he say you can play better in defense this season?
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah?
been playing. I've been putting guys in my pocket.
That's it.
That's always more fun. To play defense is always more fun to me because it's more of a challenge. Like offensively, I feel like I can score.
Yeah.
Right, but defensively, it's more of a challenge to say, okay, Kobe, you got D Wade. Kobe, you got LeBron James. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, let's go. That's more of a challenge to me. So it's fun.
But together, also the Lakers too.
Yeah, I
Team,
mean
because-
and that's what we build everything from. Like if you
Yeah.
look at this year, with 1 or 2 in the league in defense. So I mean, we take pride in that. I mean, we understand if we're going to win a championship, we have to play defense and we have to rebound.
Yeah.
Period. I don't care how many points we score. It doesn't matter. If you want to win a championship, you have to defend and you have to rebound, and we know that.
You've had many heroic moments in your career. Against the Heat the other day, a few years back against Portland, countless numbers. What is it about those times that you kind of it brings your concentration level even higher than it normally is?
You know, it's just I don't think that's what happens. Like I don't think my concentration goes to another level. I just think these are shots that I've done thousands and thousands of times before. All I gotta do is make one. You know what I mean? I mean, I work on these shots thousands and thousands of times. You mean to tell me I can't make one damn shot?
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it is to me.
So during the time with the Utah Jazz during your rookie year in the playoffs, does that still play in your mind, or you completely forgot about it?
Not at all, because I knew exactly what it was. So I sit back and I'm looking at the whole season. I'm saying, okay, I have to be stronger physically because those shots felt great. I wasn't afraid at all. I wasn't nervous at all. I didn't have the legs.
Yeah.
And I just went through a high school season where I played 30 games. And I played 30 games in a month and a half in the NBA. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So from that, I said, okay, I have to get stronger as the season goes on. And so I changed my training regimen, and then the next season I was ready.
So you're gonna wear this shoe in Turkey? Can we say that?
Probably so.
Probably so.
If I'm there, I will be wearing that.
Yeah. So it depends
different
about
color,
your
though. Different
health.
color.
It depends on
Yeah.
red and white.
Yeah,
Turkey.
absolutely.
What's the problem with the Spurs this season?
Health is always an issue. Health is always an issue. You know, Manu is one of the best 2 guards in the world. And I think for him to be 100% healthy is the key to that team. And Tony sprained his ankle. Tim's still dealing with injuries. I mean, that's always the thing. That's what I'm worried about is us having injuries. I mean, God forbid, if something happens to Pau Gasol, knock on wood, we're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to make sure that we try to stay healthy.
So
They come back. They come back.
Will the Spurs come back?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
No question.
No question.
No
but
question.
looking at the rest of the league, though, who do you think is a team out there that's going to be your biggest threat?
Well, I mean, I've read in what Phil said, and we talked about it before. I know how much Denver concerns him because of their size, their speed, their versatility, physicalness. And there was a team that we were concerned about last year when we faced them. After the first game, I remember looking at Powell and going, "Hey, man, we better have our shit together."
Yeah.
Because
No, nobody
this
has to
team,
play.
this team's for real.
Yeah.
Nobody
You
has
know what I mean?
3 7-footers though.
Yeah, no, but they have a collection of big guys that
Are physical.
Yeah,
Physical.
So it was like, okay, it was on he and I.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, if this ship's gonna sail, it starts with me and it starts with you. So we need to get our shit together if we're gonna beat this team, and we did.
Can I ask about the shoes?
Sure.
You mentioned a while ago that you were watching TV and then you thought, why not make something similar to a football shoe?
Right.
You remember what game that was?
It was Badasal playing. I'm not sure who they were playing, but it wasn't a close contest at all. Because if it was close, I would have been thinking about the match, not thinking about shoes.
Okay.
So they were beat. I think they were up like 3-0 or something like
You
that.
were rooting for the.
For Badasal, yeah.
And you're a big fan of.
Messi.
Lionel Messi.
He's a beast. He's a beast. Beast. Both sides of the ball goes hard. So I like that.
What's about the code? Can you tell us more about the code?
Yes, the code is the code that you have to figure out the code.
Shoes.
Avatar, speak English.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a code if I told you.
Okay.
But for you, since you came in, I teach my kid never give up.
Never.